We're both a research company and an engineering company.
Phase 1, an introduction to Cardano. One of the best alternatives you need to follow. Proof of stake algorithm, that's Ouroboros.
What up guys, Nakamoto Crypto here. Cardano's adoption by enterprises will increase rapidly in 2021 according to Emergo. Stay tuned, like and subscribe. Let's get to 400 subscribers. The value of Cardano will increase like crazy next year in 2021. Cardano's foundation developed a metadata connector to allow enterprises to leverage metadata for commercial use case. As Cardano is already an established project, its goal is to become the go-to for large-scope financial applications. The project achieved significant milestones already in 2020 with the successful launch of Shelly and its third anniversary year. Cardano has been developing and growing like crazy. This has been quite a journey for ADA. This year turned out to be one of the most memorable years for the Cardano ecosystem, and it transformed faster than ever. Now, with Cardano and the blockchain community looking forward to a slew of development in 2021, it is expected that Cardano will be one of the most talked about blockchain in the crypto space, as we are about to see a wave of adoption by enterprises. As just in December of 2020, Cardano announced that its foundation developed a metadata connector for its blockchain network to allow enterprises to leverage metadata for commercial use case. The first user of this technology, created together with an international supply chain tracking technology provider. This is called ScanTrust. ScanTrust launched with a wine producer in Georgia known as Buyer's Wine. With this technology, Buyer's Wine will have a QR code identifier that can't be tampered with. This would allow consumers to verify the authenticity of every wine they have bought via the Cardano's metadata. Cardano is going mainstream. According to the project's commercial arm, Emurgo, the transactional metadata connector, represents an enterprise grade of use cases, and this will cause Cardano to solve real-world problems that affects economies on a daily basis. As a full product, Cardano's metadata connector will be live and up and running in 2021. Through the metadata connector lies alongside a host of benefits that Cardano has. We may see a rise in enterprise adoption in 2021 with the anticipated Gorgon era on the way, introducing smart contracts into the Cardano ecosystem. Emurgo has also partnered with the Uzbekistan government earlier this year in hopes to launch a new era of digital economy. Emurgo is pioneering by establishing a strategic blockchain task force with the Uzbekistan government's national agency of project management, the KOBEA Group, and Infinity Blockchain Holdings. According to Emurgo, this partnership also aims to offer security tokens and exchanges in the country. Emurgo states in a blog post that security token offerings aims to tokenize and monetize traditional equities, bringing alongside the advantages of blockchain transparency, security, and efficiency. This agreement puts into motion a transformative solution with regards to security tokens and digital asset infrastructure. Additionally, Emurgo will also offer consulting services to the Uzbek government to develop various other projects through the blockchain technology. The CEO of Emurgo Group, Ken Kodama, said that Uzbekistan today, more than ever, is open to innovation. It is a great honor to be able to work closely with this country's government's officials to help drive the implementation of blockchain technology. We are glad to provide our advisory services to the Uzbekistan government to build essential blockchain infrastructure and the support of local universities to train future blockchain experts. So what would this mean for Cardano's future? The new adoptions of Cardano's blockchain are leading to more gains of all sorts. Its partnership with various enterprises and governments is a big step towards Emurgo's mission to drive ADA's adoption. Cardano's official token in 2021 and beyond will be big. This will further offer value to the core ADA community and the larger crypto communities at large. On the same token, Cardano's creator Charles Hoskinson says that XRP is not a security, but its distribution may be problematic. Cardano's creator Charles Hoskinson is weighing in on the US Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC's case against XRP and Ripple. In a series of AMAs, Hoskinson says that part of the problem with regulating crypto assets is that tokens are dynamic and hard to categorize. He states that the problem with cryptocurrency is that they do everything and nothing at the same time pretty much. And some days they look like securities, some days they look like commodities, and some days they look like currencies, and other days they look like something entirely different. In many ways, cryptocurrencies are the stem cells of finance. A stem cell is like a super cell, and basically it can become a heart cell or a brain cell or so forth. And regulations is a little difficult because more often than not, regulators like buckets. So they don't see stem cells, they see heart cells, and then you got regulatory agencies connected to that system. At this point in XRP's 8-year history, Hoskinson says that he does not believe that it is a security, although its current status may have been different in its early days. Hoskinson states that in my prior statements, I said that I don't think XRP is a security, and I think its current form, its current use case, and the level of decentralization the ecosystem has, then that's certainly true. Was Ripple a security at some point during its life? I'm sure a fair argument could be made on that point. Hoskinson says that he questions whether the way the digital asset XRP has been distributed is an issue or not, by stating that I believe that XRP is not a security, at least in a general sense. And let's go back to that stem cell argument. There is certainly security-like behaviors, and it's deeply puzzling to me. For example, in the age of smart contracts, why an actual real company would be responsible for distributions of a token? Now that makes no sense. You don't have to do that when you have an already existing and functioning network. So that alone is problematic, especially when there is a discretion amongst the custodial company to spend that. Hoskinson says that this case is fundamentally different than the SEC's action against Block 1, the creator of the cryptocurrency EOS, by stating that with EOS, for example, the SEC had an escape valve where they said, okay, we're going to focus on the ERC20 token that Dan Laramie and the company EOS sold, and we're going to take position that certainly EOS was a security. And then the SEC fined EOS for that. But what they didn't do is connect the ERC20 token to EOS Foundation in distribution today. So they said, maybe that's a security, maybe that's not a security. We're not going to talk about that. We're not even going to think about it. It basically gave a way for both sides to save face. So the SEC got a good enforcement action. And that's how they were able to get a $24 million fine from EOS, and Block 1 and EOS gladly paid that and kind of let those sleeping dogs lie. And that is how EOS has moved on with their life and started operating their network in peace. The problem with the enforcement action against Ripple is that there's no escape valve. The position that the SEC is taking is that XRP was a security way back in 2012, and it remains a security today, 8 years later. So what does that eventually mean? It means that all that behavior that they did would be subjected to securities laws and disclosure, insider trading regulations, and all these types of things. And they will connect those dots accordingly. So regardless of the outcome, Hoskinson says that he doesn't believe that there will be a domino effect on the cryptocurrency at large if XRP ultimately falls and is declared a security by the SEC, by stating that I don't believe that for a moment. For example, if Ripple goes down and XRP burns down in fire, that somehow the entire cryptocurrency industry is going to fall apart with it and everything is going to be a security. It's just not going to happen. I don't believe that at all. I think that frankly, the big fight that is going to happen in 2021 is going to be the proof of stake fight. Does proof of stake make a cryptocurrency a security or not? In my belief, the answer is no. However, this has never been litigated, much like proof of burns has never been litigated as a distribution mechanism. It's one of those questions in the cryptocurrency space. Ethereum 2 is going to force that conversation, much like Libra forced the conversation for some stable coins and brought them into the forefront. So what's going to happen with XRP if they win? Well, then the Ripple people will win, and it would probably make it much more difficult to just blanket call a cryptocurrency a security from that point onwards. So is XRP a security? Let us know in the comment section below. Like the video, share, subscribe for some daily crypto content. I have been Mr. Nakamoto Crypto, and out.